Hey guys, Moe Morales here with PJ the dog. He is very close to the microphone, so if you hear any, it's not me. It's my buddy here. Anyway, today we wanted to take a few minutes to make a quick video to go over 3 things we like and 3 things we don't like about the X-T50. X-T50 has been a great camera for me so far. I've really enjoyed using it. It has been fun, but it has not been without its issues, items. They're not flaws because it's an APS-C camera on a smaller scale, so it is limited, right? So what have I liked about it? I just said it. I love the size. It's set up with the 18mm f2 and its hood, and look how small it is. It's comparable and even smaller body-wise than the X100-6. You know, with the lens and the lens hood on, it protrudes more, but you know, width-wise and depth-wise, it's technically a little smaller than the X100-6, and I really like that. What else do I like about it? The way it handles. I have PJ in my hand, or else I would show you, but I think this is by far one of the best grips I've ever used on an XT camera, whether the XT single digit or the XT double digit. I think this is the first time I've used a camera from the X line. Stop licking the microphone, PJ. This is the first time I've used the camera from the Fuji X mount where I have not purchased a grip for it as of yet, and I've had it for months, so I haven't had a need to purchase a grip, nor do I have a want to purchase the grips. And number 3, what do I like about this camera? The way it looks. Look at the color on this. This is the charcoal. I was gonna say the charcoal. This is the charcoal version, and I really love it. The two-tone is beautiful. The design is beautiful. The way it's curved and shaped compared to its predecessors. I think Fuji made the right calls when it came to designing this body, this shape, this format. All right, so now the negatives. This is a really short video. I just wanted to put something together, and PJ wanted to get on camera, so here we are. The negatives are very short list. I'm sure you guys have more on the plus side, and you guys have more on the negative side than I do. But again, just a quick video. What was it? All right, so autofocus. Fuji autofocus is famous for close but no cigar. I can't even say no cigar because you do get some cigar. You just don't get the one you want some of the times, and I think that's a problem. I went to a Mets game recently, and first of all, why the Yankee fan going to a Mets game is a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But using the 100 to 400, there were so many misses, and I wasn't even at the 400 range. So you know, I think it has something to do with the newest firmware. All the new firmwares have been messing up Fuji. This is not isolated to my camera. I've been reading all about it on the interwebs. So obviously, you know, Fuji has come a long way with their focus, but they're still not, you know, there yet. You know, obviously, this is from a guy who came from Nikon and Sony. So I am kind of judging it on a harsher scale, but I also have had the X100S, the X100 3F, and so on. I've had the X-T2, the X-T3, the X-T4. I get it. Fuji from back in the day to now has improved its autofocus system, but there's still room for improvement, right? That's a good thing. What else do I not like? The fact that they went with the older NP batteries really was the bad choice here. A 40 megapixel sensor, all these bells and whistles, and you're still running out the old battery into this body. Now granted, it's a better output than the X-T30 probably, but at the same time, within half the game of shooting, I was already onto my second battery, and that was less than 2 hours. So you know, you can hammer it if you want to, you know, conserve the battery life, and at the same time, I shouldn't have to conserve battery life. We are in a stage where, had they moved the memory card from the battery door over to the side where the HDMI connectors and the headphone connectors are, like other cameras do, they could have increased the battery size. There was room for it. They just didn't find a way to make it. And the last thing I don't like about this camera is, let me see if I can turn it on. It's the drive modes. Hold on, PJ. I'm gonna let you lean a little bit here. The drive modes is this little button here, and you have to press it, and then you have to scroll up and down for what you want, and it just takes so much longer to get to where you want to go. I didn't think it was going to be a problem when they stopped smelling the microphone. So when I originally saw that they put, there's the 18 millimeter, you can hear it hunting over there probably. So when they originally decided to move the film simulation dial not move it, but decided to place the film simulation dial where the drive modes used to be and stuff like that on the XT double bodies. I didn't think it was going to be a problem. I don't shift through drive modes that often, is what I said. But then I've started shooting video, I've started doing other stuff, and I've come into a realization that it's kind of cumbersome to move through the body and move into the drive modes to select what I want. Now, granted, you're going to probably say, well, Mo, you can put a customization button and you can just easily tap, 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 you're there. But that's another problem that we're going to throw in as a bonus dislike. There's not enough custom function buttons on this body. And again, I love this camera overall. I'm probably not going to keep it though, regardless of how much I love it. So I don't want you to think I'm out here bashing this camera. I really love this camera. It's been one of my favorite cameras to use, but at the same time, having the X-T5, having a Sony camera laying around, and then, you know, having the X-T50, it's not going to get used as much as I needed to. Once I got my hands back on my X-T5 today, I just fell back in love with the X-T5. It better balances my bigger lenses and stuff like that. So, you know, if I keep the X-T50, it's going to be relegated to street photography and, you know, quick grab and go camera. But ultimately, I feel it's doing a disservice to such a beautiful camera. So even though I listed four or five, you know, dislikes or hindrances, I don't want you to come across like I'm saying I don't like the camera. I love the camera. It's probably not going to stay long in my repertoire though, in my category, my catalog. That's what I'm trying to say, my catalog. All right. And no, this microphone is just a dummy microphone. I'm actually using the Lark button microphone. But you know, we're playing the fakey stagey here. So let me know. Do you agree with me? Do you have more likes? Do you have more dislikes of your X-T50? Either way, thanks for hanging out for the few minutes. Take care, stay strong, stay positive. Always love, respect the beard. PJ and I love you guys. Take care.